Hey, 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 what's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Let me just see if the volume's a little low. Anyway, what's up? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm trying to get my music together, don't mind me. Let me see. What's it gonna be? Oh yeah, let's go with this.
Literally right now on Carpe's website, our 4-stick bundle deal is 56%.
Alright, some water. Today is May 19th, 2026. It's 1:43 p.m. as I record this message. Let's see what's good. 11. I seen 11:11 when I was coming in, and now my clock is 1:44. Okay, we're in alignment. What's the message for the collective? Please and thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. You know, we love to have you part of the tribe. You know, if you want to join the membership, that you can do that as well. I don't do personal readings. All right. Tips and donations are welcome. I appreciate it. You know, but they're not necessary, right? Just come in with peace, that's all. All right, y'all. Peace and open mind, because we ain't judging nobody over here, because at least we be judged, right? What we got here, Spirit, for the collective? We have ruler. Listen, leadership. Who are you following behind, right? You know, who is your ruler? Rule over your life, right? Over the kingdom, right? The Most High. But then, you know, you can also be a ruler over your space, right? Healer. Okay? You're a leader in some way, shape, or form, right? It's the position that life has placed you in. And it didn't just plop you down into the position. That's an earned position. That means you had to go through some, you can't teach, it's like a doctor or a surgeon. You can't do no surgery unless you done it before, unless you know what the fuck you doing, right? Trial and error, air, breathe. Inhale, exhale, you are totally a part of the universe. It is because of the universe that you breathe, right? And when we breathe, it's like all of the knowledge of the universe we have access to, right? When we are open to receive it, right? We have access to the universe, how it works, how it moves, emotions and thoughts and ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's just like self-regulation. I heard. Maybe some of you guys, you know, like to go out and taking deep breaths, slow deep breaths, intentional deep breaths, meditation. That's what I'm feeling here, meditation. And also some kind of breathing exercise, Spirit is saying, will definitely help you. What we got here, musician, music, okay. Some of you guys like to meditate to the sound of music. I love to play my music when I'm reading. It's relaxing. It's like I'm in tune with the vibrations, right? What we got here? Singers. Some of you guys could be singers. Or something about your voice. Explore that. If you don't think you can sing, or even if you think you can sing a little bit, maybe you should try to explore that. Some of you guys, I see somebody like playing in like little clubs and little hideaways and stuff like that. Jazz, I'm also picking up on ancestral music, like Native American music. Okay, I could be speaking to somebody that's Native American. Justice on the bottom of the deck, right? You know that the air you breathe is everything, right? It's like you are recognizing that you are a part of everything of the universe. Just like the plants and the trees. You feeling me? The dirt, the oceans, we're a part of the universe. We're a part of the earth, right? Let's go. Share your voice. I'm definitely picking up somebody that sings. Somebody could be Hispanic. Somebody could have dark hair, dark colored hair. Somebody could be not Hispanic, Mexican. Okay, I'm picking up Mexican. Oh, 7 of Wands. Something else came out. We have the Hangman in the reverse. Your sacral chakra is very important to you. Your sacral chakra is about, balancing your emotions. How you feel about yourself, how you treat others, your truth, your true north, I'm hearing. Staying in balance. Something something is about to be shown to you, or you're going to have this aha moment. I get it. It's like you're finally going to get something, right? I feel like, yeah, you are protected from any negative energy. Spirit said that he didn't say the weapons wouldn't form, but they just won't prosper. Okay? You are very much so learning how to keep yourself in balance even when you're under attack. And it doesn't have to be physical attack, but when your emotions and when you're in alignment and when you're in that Zen energy, that peaceful energy, that I don't know, I heard, you just see, it's like a lot of different shit that people don't take the time to see because it's all around us. You know what I mean? But we be so preoccupied with life. We be so preoccupied with fulfilling our wishes and trying to obtain this and that we missing the whole fucking point. Man, well, not that you're missing the point, but you're missing a lot that you could be tapped into, right? And your life could be going in a smoother way if I just pay attention to, the energy. Like, let's say you wake up and you're in a good mood and you're going to get your hair done and stuff, or whatever you're going to do. You're going to do your, little errands and stuff. And as soon as you get in the car won't start. That's your first problem. You finally get going wherever you're going in. You get into the store, or you make it to the store, it's late. You're too late. The store done closed now. You know what I'm saying? It's those little nuances, right, that we don't pay attention to, right? Now, we could easily say, for me, that would be like, well, there's a reason, right? Spirit trying to show me something. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. This is emotional fulfillment, right? This is community, friendship, family, right? Ace of Wands. It's in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. Sad to say, there could be a lot of gossip. There could be a lot of gossip, a lot of innuendos, a lot of judgment around you. Okay? So just take that how it resonates. It could be, right? But I feel like you're seeing something from a different perspective. Ace of Child, that's the truth. That's the truth. Huh. Child, whatever's being thrown at you, okay, it's like you're starting to see where it's coming from. You see where it's coming from, and it's coming from some failed relationships. 9 of Cups. You had to learn how to love yourself. That's the truth. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Cups in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're loving yourself. You're planting new seeds for yourself. Creating new relationships, right? New bonds. Taking new risks, right? Getting to know yourself, right? And like we was talking about, maybe you can sing, or there's something maybe you do that you like doing, right? When people ain't looking, you could be singing in the shower, whatever it is. You don't have to be singing, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like maybe people didn't, I don't know, somebody didn't want you to be in a leadership position, so in a status, and they didn't want you to be in a position where people followed you, listened to you, took your advice, right? Admired you. But you took that leap of faith for yourself, and you should, right? But this Knight of Wands energy in the reverse. Now this could be, slowing. No, this is an off-balance energy here. But this also could be a loss of passion, right? It could be a loss of passion. You're not in no rush. You hear me? Especially when it comes to relationships. I think you're more focused on your stability at this time. And when it comes to relationships, even if it's not romantic, just even friendships, I feel like you've kind of, slowed down on pursuing that. Maybe that was something that was very important to you with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. But now, you know what I'm saying? Seeing things from a different perspective, not being stuck anymore, you know what I mean? Doing your own thing the way you need, that matters to you, that brings you peace and stability, and you slow down to smell the roses. You know what I mean? You're starting to recognize how valuable what you have around you. And I ain't just talking about your home, your car. I'm talking about like the earth, right? The world. Because we're at stake of losing that shit now, right? Now we can see that shit. Now we see it, it is what it is, right? The beauty and the majesty and the grace and the mercy that God gave us this, right? For nothing. For nothing. And now, look, the world can't even fucking function. Why? When we started, we didn't have shit. Now we can't even fucking function. People are homeless. People are dying. People are getting sick from diseases. And that comes from the greed. Right? Ooh. Come on, spirit. Anyway, let's keep going. We got the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, listen. There was a lot of pain here. I feel like you had to recover from something. You had to do a lot of healing, a lot of self-reflection. This with the Hangman turning up right with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You weren't going to get no victory here, right? You weren't going to succeed in this energy, around this energy. You weren't, right? You didn't see no change, and you're constantly trying to heal from this situation or somebody doing or saying something, right? Because I could see a lot of wands, a lot of accusations, a lot of things have been said at you and towards you. Let's go. Yeah. And it finally clicked for you. Listen, is not where you listen, leading you down in a downward spiral for sure. That is not where God meant for you to go. That is not, you can feel it in your soul that you can do more, you know what I mean? That's that kind of passion I'm talking about, where you can do more, you can heal humanity or some shit like that, and at least try, right? Or even look at it, research it, right? Work on it, right? But I'm just saying with the Hierophant, this wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't godly, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't leading you in healthy ways. It was like taking you to the pits of hell, honestly. Right? Where you just give up and you give up on life. Oh, child, look. 9 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. My. The King of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the upright. So somebody could have been trying to keep you stuck. There could have been a King of Wands in the reverse. This could have been somebody you the Queen of Wands. High Priestess, come on now. You could have jumped into a relationship with someone, because remember I said the Knight of Wands, we have to slow that shit down, right? Like, we ain't jumping into, relationships, and we're not just rushing in with our arms wide open and shit like that. We're not doing that shit, right? We're protecting ourselves. And we're protecting ourselves because we've noticed that there's been people around us that were doing things that, it wasn't for our good. You know what I mean? It wasn't for your good. It wasn't supportive of you, right? Some people could have said some negative things, and that shit could have really fucking hurt you. You hear me? It could have really hurt you to the point where you had no choice but to walk away and to let it go. So yeah, and this could have been something you thought that was something that was gonna last, that you were gonna win at, that you was gonna have a victory in, but it wasn't, because it was something that you went into too soon. We're doing a Sag. I don't know why but I know it's a Queen of Wands, but I'm picking up a Sagittarius energy. Somebody could have short hair, red hair, colored hair, like a what do you call them? The golf ball, tennis ball look, short curly cropped haircut. Somebody could have some dreads, locks. All right, okay, but yeah, you could have been dealing with a King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that was very immature. They wasn't loyal. They was not loyal. Okay, and you are somebody that you're not better than anybody, but you had high expectations, like I said, because you thought that this was something that you were supposed to win. This was going to change your life, right? This was something that God had ordained for you, right? Yeah. You thought, that's what you thought, because it's in the reverse. You see now, you know what I mean? You see now. Let's get some more cards. Let's see what else going on here with my I don't know why I heard foodies. Some of y'all could be foodies. I know some of y'all are high priestesses. You are now. We got the star showing up here at the bottom of the deck. What's going on here? Y'all see I done moved again, right? I'm just trying to get a feel. I don't get enough sunlight on this side. So we're going to have to fix that. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on here for the collective? I want to look up under that high priestess. I want to look up under there. What we got here? The Chariot, forward movement. And then we got relationships and Five of Cups. Listen, what did I say? I said you thought that this was going to be the relationship that was going to last the test of fucking time. And it was not. And I heard with the Wheel of Fortune, everything happens for a reason. We got an Eight of Wands and a Two of Swords out here. Well, they ain't out here, but yeah, that's what this was, commitment, a partner, boyfriend or girlfriend. And it was a lot of loss. You could have lost finances, right? But you had yourself, right? And this is where you slowed down the energy. You slowed your roll. You stopped acting so impulsively and recklessly. Whereas somebody else, yeah, they could have had you in a reckless energy as well. You could have you could have noticed that about yourself. You started to lose yourself, I'm hearing, right? That's my Spirit. Oh, damn. Six of Wands. Look at it. And it's in the struggle position. I can't pick it up. Listen. It's in the struggle position. The Six of Wands, somebody you thought you could win with. But there's some kind of victory. Listen, you had to reverse that. I heard reverse the curse. I heard reverse the curse. You had to you changed your mind, baby. You changed your mind. That's it. You did a lot of healing here. You had to heal from whatever this was. Definitely. Yes, and Spirit had to put you by yourself up high. So I'm some of y'all could be in elevation in the mountains or something, but I feel like because birds' nests are up in the tree, right? They're up high for protection, for you to heal. And a baby bird can't get up and get out that nest. If they fall, they're gonna kill themselves, right? So I feel like even if you wanted to get out, the fucking nest, right? Even if you was fighting, and crying, but that's what Spirit wanted you to do. He wanted you to do that kicking and screaming and crying and snotting and all that good shit and then go to sleep. And then thank him, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you started to turn this hangman energy upside down. Oh, I get it, because you start to see the whatever. You start to see the way how things are moving. You start to learn about yourself, and that's what God is doing, the healing. Yes, baby. 8 of Cups, baby. Yes, sir. That's what God's doing, the healing. You walked away, as you should. Yeah, you turned your back, and you walked away, knowing nothing more can be fucking done there. That's right. You had to choose. You were losing yourself. Honestly, you really was. This King of Wands could be dealing with a Leo. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody that was very shape-shifting. That's what I heard, a shape-shifter, a chameleon. This person was a chameleon. He was a fake. And once you slowed down, you were able to save yourself from this person. You were able to maneuver, and, God was able to get you up out of there. That's what I'm hearing. God got you up out of there. Yeah, and because this person is so low vibrational, I don't even think they even seen you leaving. Look, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the fucking Sun, nigga. I don't even think they even seen you left. They didn't even know. This was when you was gone, you was fucking gone, and it was like, oh shit, right? Where's Collective? All your clothes and shit are gone. Everything's fucking gone, nigga. The house is empty, nigga. Collective is gone. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. Come on now. Professional business. Domineering. Yes. The Sun. Now somebody's seeing your ass as a Queen of Pentacles. You're the leader. You're in leadership. Whatever you're doing is authentic, is genuine. It's you. Your authentic self, your true self, right? And it's bringing you some stability. And you fucking healed. Yes, you did. Come on, Spirit. Yes, you did. Yes. What we got here? What is this? Look, we got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Child, please. What's this? Yeah, because we don't know what's this Page of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the Lovers. Listen, somebody wants to come in and offer you something. You know why? They want to steal an opportunity from you. Yeah, because somebody knows that you have true love coming in for you. Somebody knows it. You're beautiful. You're stable. You're smart. You're a leader in whatever it is you do. You weren't afraid to bet on yourself, even if they thought that whatever it is that maybe some people knew what about your gift or whatever gift you have, right? But they didn't support you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. You had to be reprogrammed. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit had to reprogram you. Oh, no doubt, because somebody had you fucked up. I'm just going to say how it is. Somebody listen, because somebody had you fucked up. You had to be reprogrammed. I can't make it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yeah, you had your guard down, and somebody tried to make you, they tried to, slow you down. They wanted you, they didn't want you to have integrity. They didn't want you to have morals and values. They didn't want you to take that leap of faith. Because they were scared to take the leap of faith. Look at that. Maybe that's why you thought that this was a relationship, or maybe somebody reneged on the contract. Maybe it was something that was supposed to bring y'all together so you guys could grow together. Here's the King and the Queen. You are the match. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you seen, whoever was on your team wasn't a team player. Shit, I just heard somebody was acting like they wanted to heal and grow and shit, but that wasn't really the fucking plan. That was just to get you fucking hooked. And that it was never. I heard it was never their intention to heal. It was never their intention to grow. It was a tactic they used to get your attention. Page of Wands. It was a tactic that they used. 10 of Cups. Come on, man. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Somebody talked a good game. Somebody really talked a good game. Somebody really made you think that somebody was mature and that they were going to, they wanted a family and they wanted to build, have a home and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And commitment and, and celebrations and vacations and shit like that. Yeah, they wanted all that shit, but they was not loyal. And matter of fact, Spirit said it wasn't even, this person wasn't even in it for the long haul. This is somebody that would have married you and then left, right? And you would have just been married to a motherfucker, what do you call them? Estranged. They off living their own life. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. What's going on? Anything on Spirit? That's crazy. Yeah, somebody talked, they bit off more than they could chew. Somebody wasn't ready to take that challenge, to take that plunge, right? To make those sacrifices. They came in, and you might, like I said, this could have been, when you met this person, you was a vibration. That's all I'm going to say about it. You can say what the fuck you want to say. Anybody you got a relationship with that you call crazy and fucking toxic now, honey, sir, your ass was right down there with him. That's how you got connected to him. Alright, you made it then, yeah, you was. Or you thought you was gonna do some slick shit and then walk away, but you got caught by a crazy one. It was supposed to be a hit and run, right? You was sneaking and dipping in the, yeah. See, that's what happens. And tell me that shit ain't low vibrational. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why it happens. That's to remind you, you can't dip into the low vibration, with your pinky toe and shit. Nah, nigga. Stay in your lane. Stop trying to go into places you don't fucking belong, because I promise you, the devil and them little motherfuckers, they will snatch your ass up so quick, you'll wonder why you went down that street. Because that shit will tear your life up. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Ooh, you got new love coming, baby. Yes, you do. And somebody knows it. Somebody's going to try to come back in. Somebody gonna try to reach out to you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? To block you from going on this path that you're going towards. You know what I mean? And then all they're coming in to do is just to distract you and derail you and delay you, right? And delay you and steal from you. Please, okay, that ain't happening. Liquid courage, yeah. Somebody could like to drink a lot. Look, I'm telling you, Five of Swords, they only coming in to fuck up your shit. Alright? The Strength card, they want you to lower your guard. Two of Pentacles so they can create imbalance. And who we got out here again? That fucking Knight of Wands. To turn you back into this fucking Knight of Wands. Remember? To turn you back in, so they can sit and look like the King of Pentacles. And then they will be your fucking equal again. Child, please. The Magician. Stop playing with me. It's all a trick. It's all a fucking illusion. Somebody wants to come in. Now they want... Nah. They know you about to go find you a real King of Pentacles. Not no fucking fake. Not no, what you call them? Doppelganger. That ain't the word I'm looking for, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit. What's the name of the Spirit? Is that all I got for y'all? Let me see. Let's ask. It says, asking questions you already know the answer to. Let's see. What's the advice for the collective? Yeah, this is somebody that knows you're going to get what you deserve. They know that. Somebody... Ooh, what is that hiding in here? What is that? The Death card. This ain't even from this deck. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this is over. This is done. This is done. That's it. This is done. Yeah. They want to cause an ending to this new shit, this new love that's coming in towards you. They're going to come in and cause conflict, chaos, confusion. Yes, you know, this is the type of person that when you with somebody new, they start calling your fucking phone. They start coming over to your house and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stalking you and shit like that, trying to create havoc. And then people be like, listen, I don't need to be bothered with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what this person's coming in to do. And they're hoping that you're vulnerable. This says, don't confuse with talking with building something. Wow. What did I say? Didn't I say that somebody come in and tell you that they want everything that you want? Listen, don't confuse with talking with we're building something. Yeah, they wasn't building shit. They don't confuse that. If you've been talking for 6 months and still don't know their middle name, that's not progress. It's purgatory. Walk out and don't look back. Listen, what else we got here? Your standards didn't scare them away. Their lack of integrity did. What did I say? Your standards was, their lack of integrity. This was the King of Wands in the reverse. Don't lower your bar for people who can't even limbo, let alone leap. The right one will rise to meet you, not run in fear. Absolutely. What else going on here, Spirit? Okay. We have, you are not a backup dancer in the music video of their dating life. Somebody feel like they can still come in. If you're always on, I told you somebody's waiting to try to catch you with your guard down. Somebody's hoping that you're still in that feisty ass energy that you used to be in. Want to have a good time and shit, you know, risque, having sex, drinking, smoking, you know, carefree and shit. You really, I don't know. Maybe you didn't care. Maybe this was somebody that was in and out of your life for show. If you're always on the side while they chase center stage with someone else, drop the choreography you're meant to lead. And that's your first card, leadership. That's right. What we got here, if they say they don't do labels, good. Label them unavailable. Maybe somebody told you you know, sometimes we stick around for that okie doke. Sometimes we stick around for that okie doke. Yeah, listen, I'm a victim to that shit too. Anyone who doesn't want a title probably doesn't want a commitment either. Don't wait around hoping to become the one. You're already the maybe. Oh my God. Ooh-wee. The maybe. Ooh, that shit's stone. That's stone. What's this? You're not their healing journey. You're just an unpaid pit stop. Listen. Don't waste all you worked on and heal from and overcome to go back to this mess here. Matter of fact, you know what's going to be funny? You're not going to be able to. You ain't going to be able to go there. That shit going to make you, that shit, man, listen, you're going to be like, hell no. Trust me, the energy is going to be fucked up. You showed up with love, snacks, and growth potential. They showed up with trauma and no gas. Let them find a mechanic, not another muse. Baby, what did I say? Listen, what we got here? What? This one, they falling. Delete the text, block the number, and reclaim your peace. You don't need closure. You need boundaries. You're not missing out on love. You got love coming. All right? You're dodging a migraine. Block, bless, and move on. And this one, you're not overreacting. If you're feeling like, oh, maybe I'm just, nah, nigga. You're not overreacting. You're finally reacting to being ignored, dismissed, and gaslit. They told you you're crazy, dramatic, too sensitive. No, babe, you're just finally seeing the nonsense clearly. You're just finally seeing that shit clearly. That's all. All right, y'all. That is your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stuck around to the end. And if you didn't, anyway, I'll see y'all. Y'all stay up, okay? Deuces.